Hi, Pink Ladies. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday blessings to you all. So, I'm down here in my jewelry room today to do the episode, and I got a lot of different things to talk about today. But as always, before we get started, I have a song that's going to start us off for our episode. So, I was just going through a lot of my songs on my playlist, and I think I even remember having this CD back in the 90s. Natalie Merchant, Tiger Lily, the album. I think she only had that one album, but I wouldn't be sure. But this song is called Carnival, and I was just going through it, and I was like, that's kind of a really kind of nice song, and it's different. So I'll just go ahead and play that before we start our episode this morning, and then we'll get going. So I'm going to go ahead and play this, and I'm going to sit right over here, and then we'll get started when it's done.
Seem to me, makeup on their faces, actors took their places next to me. Well, I walk these streets in a carnival of sights to see. All the cheap thrill seekers, vendors and the dealers, they crowded around me. Have I been blind? Have I been lost inside myself and my own mind? Hypnotized, mesmerized by what my eyes see. Well, I walk these streets in a spectacle of wealth and poverty. In the diamond market, the scarlet welcome carpet that they just rolled out for me. And I walk these streets in the madhouse, silent they can be, where a wild and misfit coffee Have I been wrong? Have I been wise? Have I been strong? Have I been hypnotized, mesmerized by what my eyes have found? In that great street carnival, have I been right? Have I been lost? Have I been wrong? Have I been wise? Have I been strong? Have I been hypnotized, mesmerized by what my eyes found? In that great street carnival, in that carnival.
All right, guys. Let me get that stopped and get out of my Spotify app. Well, let me get off of there. Huh? All right, guys. I'm sitting down. So, yeah, I haven't listened to that song in quite a while, but I remember it back in the day. I always liked it and could pretty well resonate with some of the things she was singing about. So, but anyway, I guess I'll just start with, let's see, well, today, my husband woke up, his leg was hurting pretty good, so, and he's wanting to rest it some today and get ready for, whoa, my little thing fell, okay. He's wanting to rest it some today, so he's ready for work tomorrow and all that, and I just wasn't feeling the best. We got a cold front move in, and boy, that wind is so strong today and really cold if you go outside, so if you're in Arkansas today, bundle up before you go outside. So I had to go out and feed the goats and the horse and stuff earlier and get them watered and that kind of stuff, and gave them a little corn for treats and that. So they're happy campers, and they're all very woolly right now. I think they've kind of been sensing the weather change as animals do and with nature, and they've been getting their winter coats on them. So, but anyway, also my stepson Gabe is with us this weekend, and he woke up not feeling too good this morning himself. He said his throat's hurting from like behind his ear down in here, and it's not feeling too good, so we just decided to stay home from church today. And if he is sick or has something, then we probably shouldn't go to church or whatever and spread any cold germs or anything. So, but we're home today, and Saturday I made a big pot of chili, which I'm glad, because today being cold, we're having that for lunch. I've got the crock pot going again, so we can have some more chili today. And it's been a pretty good weekend. I did tell you all that I will let you know as soon as I knew anything in regards to my disability hearing. So, my paralegal, she called me Friday, and I talked to her for a good while and at great lengths. It is bad news, but we're just going to keep going. The judge did deny me. I will say it kind of upset my law team and my paralegal who's been working on my case for so long, because she said it really kind of angered me because he completely disregarded Dr. McBay's opinion. So they are putting in the appeal, and she got the letter like Friday morning. Well, when she called me Friday afternoon, this is how good they are. They're fighting for me. I couldn't be more blessed to have the team of people that I have. But she already did the briefing. She's like, I've already got the briefing statement done, and I have handed it to Mr. Vaden, my lawyer. So they're about to get that all appealed. So we're just going to keep going. It always goes back to the date when you first filed, and it's been already about a year and a half. So the more, excuse me, Coke Zero, um, the more that we have to wait and keep going and keep fighting, that's just, that's going to be more that they owe me in back pay and then getting my monthly checks going. But we're gonna keep fighting it, and I've got my 3-month diabetic checkup with Dr. McBay tomorrow, which I was gonna even tell him, like, we're still fighting it, so I may need some more letters or some things filled out. But he's been amazing about it. He's given his opinion that he feels like I cannot do more than what I'm doing. He's been my doctor for a long time, so he knows. And so hopefully with the appeals and everything, I mean, I'm just going to keep praying. She told me over the phone, she said, we're going to keep fighting for you as long as you want to fight and keep going, we're going to keep going. I said, well, I want to keep going. I want to keep fighting. So she said, good, that's what I like to hear. And we're proceeding forward with it. So hopefully the next time prayers I get approved. They do scare tactics on a lot of people too. They like to see who's going to give up. And I'm not going to give up. They're going to have, at some point they're going to be like, okay, let's just approve this woman because she's not going to back down. And that's going to be me. So I was feeling kind of down and melancholy, but I did feel good about talking to my paralegal and just talking at lengths with her on things and her opinions on things, and we're just going to keep fighting it. So I'm prepared and ready, so we're just going to keep on going. So that's what happened Friday afternoon when I got that phone call. But other than that, it has been a really good weekend. It was crazy because it's been kind of mild and warm, and last night's when the cold front started coming through, but we knew it was coming, so my husband started getting a fire ready yesterday evening, and he's glad he did. Like I told him, I said, it's coming, you better get it ready. So he's had the fireplace going, and it feels pretty good in the house. I've got my little heater back here that comes on and off because Annabelle's crate, and she's back here a lot of times. She shares my hobby room with me, don't you, Annabelle? If y'all hear a noise, she's chewing on her favorite bone, so so she's a spoilt rotten little mess. There's a shirt I like to put on her. It's a Pink Floyd dog shirt. It's really cute, and it's too big for Bella because she's lost weight and she's real healthy now. It's my little Chewini, so it would swallow her, so I've given it to Annabelle. And so I washed it the other day and got it put back on her just in time for this colder weather. So my puppies are all spoiled. They're my kids, so I've told y'all that before in other episodes. But oh, let's see what else is going on. That was my big news. And all my pink ladies that are out there praying and rooting for me, don't you worry, I'm not giving up. I'm putting up my dukes. I'm fighting. I'm ready to fight. So just it lit a fire under me basically to just keep on going. So, and then I like to make a lot of jewelry. Y'all know that about me. And of course, this being my jewelry room, I make a lot to try to sell. I'm trying to promote it and do as much as I can on my Facebook page, but I'm just not reeling them in. And I've got really pretty pieces. They're unique. No piece of jewelry that I make is like another piece. I may have some similar things or similar charms or things that I put on them, but every piece is unique. So if you buy something from me, it's unique. You're not going to have something that someone else has, or if somebody else bought something from me, it's going to be a completely different piece than what you bought from me, because I like each piece to be individual and unique. as unique and different as we all are. So, but I do make some things for myself. And I came across a pendant that Sean had got me. I don't know if y'all can see. This is amber. And he got that at a little shop in Heber that we go to. And it was a Christmas gift one year. And I forget sometimes about it because I was having to switch out pendants on my chains and stuff. So I decided with this particular piece, I've got some beads that would be really pretty with this amber. So I'm going to make a necklace today to wear to dinner tonight because we're going to meet Sean's mom this evening for some dinner. So probably in Cersei, I imagine, is where we'll probably go. I don't know what they've decided yet, but so we got that planned for this evening. And when I get done with this episode, the chili should be about done. It's been in the crock pot heating up this morning, so hopefully the guys will be ready. My son and my husband will be ready to have some chili for lunch. I know I'm going to be ready, so just trying to think of some of the different things. Yesterday after breakfast, my mother-in-law was like, well, I might meet y'all at Walmart because I've got to get some things too. So we all went to Walmart and met up. And my husband, of course, he was talking to her, and she got him some things for an early Christmas and birthday. Well, I came across a pair of shoes, and y'all know the problems I'm having with my feet right now and my feet hurting. And I tried on the cutest, most cozy, warm, comfortable shoes. And right now, knock on wood, they're not causing me any kind of foot pain. And I tried them on yesterday at Walmart, and I said, these feel amazing to my feet. And she said, well, I want you to go ahead and get those, you know. She told me, she said, they can be your birthday present or whatever. And I was like, okay, that works for me. That sounds like my birthday's not till December, but this is a perfect birthday present because it feels good to my feet. And I actually have them on, so I'm going to take one off and show y'all. I think they're really cute. They were like $25 at Walmart. They're over kind of more of with the, I guess, more of the slip-on dressy shoes, but whoop, if I can show that. Now, it's a heel, it can be a heel strap too, but I haven't really needed the heel strap. They fit and feel pretty good, but you can use the heel strap, or you can pull it forward and it kind of blends in with the shoe. And so you don't have to have the heel strap either. But yes, it's a big shoe. I wear like a size 9 to 9.5. I'm also pretty tall. 5'7", but with my scoliosis and everything that I have, that messed with my height. I'm actually supposed to be about 5'9", is what I'm supposed to be if I didn't have the curve that happened in my neck and down in my back. I'm supposed to be around 5'9" or so. I was supposed to be taller, but that didn't happen because of my scoliosis and that, but that's messed my back up so bad now that I'm getting older. But just thought I would share those with you. And there's Walmarts in just about every state, I'm sure. So, but they're just really cute. And if I can find something that others might like too, some of you other women out there, I like to share it because I think they're cute. They were a good price. They're got that fuzzy stuff inside, so they're real warm for winter time. And like I said, with my heel pain that I've had and other foot issues, these shoes have actually felt really, really good today. And I've been wearing them around. I went out and gave the goats their feed and that. And I had let some bathroom rugs to have one little cycle in the dryer where they were but they were still kind of damp. So I hung them out on our clothesline because it's very extremely windy today. I don't know, y'all probably can't see out the window, but you can just see stuff whipping around from the wind. But I went out there and hung those up because I'm like, oh yeah, with the way that the wind is today, it might be cold, but that wind's going to have those dry in no time. So I didn't want to hold up my dryer because I've got some other things washed and ready to go. So I've made pretty good use of this Sunday, I think. And we had some family time this morning. Um, I feel fine, really, but like I said, the two of them really didn't feel too good today, so we just stayed home as a family. And Gabe's here, I think, till about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Then he goes home to his mom's house, and like I said, me and Sean have dinner this evening with his mom, with my husband's mom, my mother-in-law. So, but we had been watching some of the Jurassic Park movies, and I thought, I kind of want to put one of those on this morning. And I was like, I watched the first one the other day, and the one from 1993, Well, they have them all on the Peacock app. And so we decided to put on the second one this morning, and we all watched it and got cozy on the couches and the love seat and all that we've got, and just enjoyed the nice fire going. But we watched the second one, which is The Lost World, which I like Jeff Goldblum. I think he's funny. And out of the characters with Jurassic Park, I liked his character, Malcolm, a little better than Dr. Grant anyway. So, I've had some of that kind of, it builds up in your throat sometimes, or your mouth gets dry. So, but anyway, that was my news pretty much on Friday, and I'm not letting that get me down. And we've had, like I've been telling y'all, a pretty good weekend so far. So far so good. So it's been really nice, and I guess I haven't had too much to complain about, but I don't know. Friday evening, after hearing that, I knew that I was okay and was gonna fight, but I still felt kind of, you get that little bit of melancholy and depression, but I'm fine today. Sometimes it, excuse me, comes and goes like that. So, but anyway, I hope that all of you ladies, and even if some of you guys are watching too, because I know I posted on the Facebook news feed too, and I think some friends of my husband's have liked my videos, so if they're watching too, that's okay. It can be for you guys too, even though it's, I did this for us women. It can be beneficial, some of the things I'm talking about, to guys too, because I'm sure they have their health issues or mental health issues too, so that's perfectly fine. But I primarily am doing this as self-help for me and for all you other women out there, all of my pink ladies. But like I said, you guys are more than welcome to watch it too, and if you can take something away from it. And a lot of you guys might have a mom or sister or wife or whatever that's going through stuff too, that it might be beneficial for you, or you show it to them. So that's perfectly fine. So I might pull up our Pink Ladies page. I've been getting some stuff together. Let's see, go to this, and then the Pink Ladies Club. I like the ones from Serendipity Corner. So if you get on our Pink Ladies page, which, this is what the page looks like. We've got 55 members right now. 55 Pink Ladies have joined. So, but I like a lot of the Serendipity posts, and I'll post them on our Pink Ladies page. But this says, life is a series of steps we take. From birth right through to old age, we gradually discover who we are as we work through every stage. We cannot be the same at 60 as we were at 17. We evolve through life experiences, changing what we might have been. On this journey, regret holds no place, as we can never turn back time. Each choice we made shaped the path we trod and every mountain we had to climb. So be content with the process that's unfolding through each new day, and be proud of the person you're becoming as you allow faith to lead the way. That's so pretty. And then they always put really pretty little pictures with it. I really like that. I may have to snag that and use it as a cover page for my Facebook page, and I like these, and I'll post these on our page a lot for you ladies to scroll through and look at. But it says, in case you haven't been told lately, you are loved, you are important, and you matter. So I'll show that one. That one's just Happy Wednesday. This says, what a beautiful life when you appreciate the little moments of happiness. I wish you beautiful dreams from happy moments and a good night. So a lot of times I'll put those two, like good nights or good mornings, on there for all you guys. This is a good one, and I saw this and it really struck me really good too. This says, I used to think keeping a home was just about keeping things clean. Laundry, dishes, vacuuming, the never-ending list of chores. But now I see it's so much deeper than that. It's not just about the house looking nice. It's about the energy that fills it. I'm fighting for peace in the middle of chaos. I'm protecting joy when life feels heavy. I'm choosing love when stress tries to take over. Because creating a home isn't just physical work, it's heart work. It's the little choices every day to make this space feel safe, calm, and full of love. The older I get, the more I realize keeping a home isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about showing up with intention, even when things aren't easy. Because peace doesn't just happen, we build it, one small act of love at a time. And I absolutely love that. And there's a little picture that goes with it. But I absolutely love that, and that really hit some chords with me. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it should be. So I'm learning, and I'm trying not to get so bogged down and so stressed out. I'm learning that when I'm hurting or when my body needs to rest, that I've got to do it. It's not always easy, because some days too I've got my body saying one thing and needing rest, where I've got my mind and my anxiety saying, no, but you got to do this, 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 and this, and you just get bogged down and worried. Or you're like, oh, but I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got this list, what about this, I've got to take care of that, and that happens a lot when you have anxiety disorder as well. Plus, on top of, if you're someone that's got chronic pain issues and things like that, there has to be a balance. But there's a tug of war that goes on between all that. And it's a struggle some days. Some days, I'm not going to lie, it's not easy. But you just have to somehow find balance in there. And you just somehow have to do the best you can. And that's what I tell myself. I'm doing the best I can. I can't do it all. Some days I just have to sit down and I look up and I'm praying hard and I'm like, God help me today, because I cannot do it all. And a lot of times he tells me, don't rest. You need to rest. It's not going anywhere. The things are always, they're still going to be there for you. The dishes aren't going to run away if they're sitting in the sink. Sit down and rest. You'll get it done when you can. And I'm starting to learn that if I do rest some, it may take me longer to accomplish things during the day, and I may have to do more another day. But I'm learning that if I have this balance and I do listen to myself and rest, then I'm more able to get things done when I do get up to do it. So it's just about redoing things, balance, learning. It's hard sometimes, and I know there's a lot of you other women out there that can relate and understand that, and you're sitting there nodding your head like, I understand you. I'm in those shoes. So, and that's why I'm doing this too. It is a sisterhood. We can reach out to each other. We can help each other as women, you know. And like I've said before, y'all are more than welcome to message me. I'm Crystal Renee Vines on Facebook. You can find my page pretty easy. It's Crystal with a K, Renee, Renee, Vines, V as in Victor, Ines. I like to say like a grapevine. And you can find me on there and message me or private message me. I'd love to hear from you. If you have things that's troubling you or maybe similar issues, great, we could chit chat about it. I'm always around it. I may not respond right back as soon as I get something, but I will respond to you. So also there's our Pink Ladies page. Feel free to join that. Like I said, we got 55 ladies that have joined and they're members on our page. You could also even, I think there's a message option on my Gypsy Wagon page, but that's my jewelry page. Also, if any of you pink ladies out there love jewelry and unique pieces, please check out my page. It is the Gypsy Wagon on Facebook, and I post every new thing that I make. You'll see some new stuff that I've made recently, and I've got it hanging to be packaged up. I have not packaged it up yet and put like some of the stuff with it and the pricing yet, but I've got a basket too that I put a lot of my made stuff in. And I'm hoping, because I'm not getting the response that I wanted on Facebook, I'm hoping to, in this new year, once we get through the holidays and stuff, I'm hoping to set up more and try to sell some of my jewelry and go to some more of the little events like Daisy Days and try to get that going. My husband has some ideas for an old little his smaller trailer that he had for hauling stuff. He's got an idea of making it kind of into like a little wagon and painting the gypsy wagon on it to take to some of these little events. But he has really good ideas like that. It's just getting the materials and the time to do it and that. But I think we're going to get more into that coming up in the new year of trying to go set up. And I've got all of my handmade jewelry, and he does a lot of these drawings and stuff that are really pretty and colorful. And he's going to try to sell some of his drawings too, I think. But it's just a neat hobby. It's a fun hobby, but you know, I want it to be at least a little profitable because of all the materials and stuff. And like I said, I do make myself some things too, because when I'm out and somebody's like, oh, that is really pretty, I can say, I made that. Really? Yeah. I have a Facebook page. It's the Gypsy Wagon. So I try to do stuff like that to promote my jewelry too, just by wearing a lot of the pieces. And I like unique stuff, and I make a lot of my own stuff. No, these are not mine. I didn't do that. I actually bought these at a Renaissance fair in Hot Springs a couple years ago. We dressed up and did the whole costumes and stuff and went to a Renaissance festival. So, but I make a lot of like I like the long style earrings, so I do make stuff kind of like that. But like I said, if y'all are interested in that too, you can look at my Gypsy Wagon page and kind of check out some of the jewelry I've done. Message me about that too. I can also custom make something. Someone's interested in certain colors, like there's a a waitress we know at a little local restaurant we go in. She was going on a cruise and needed some specific colors and jewelry made, and couldn't find in stores anything she was looking for. So I got her, I made her the bracelets. I think it was, yeah, a bracelet, the necklace, and the earrings, and she bought those from me. So, and she said it looked beautiful, and she had a wonderful time on the cruise, so that was a good thing. So, but anyway, I'll do things like that too. But this video is, it helps me talk about things, get things kind of off my chest, and things that a lot of you other women may be going through as well. And hopefully it's going to be a circle of sisterhood, you know, of women reaching out to other women, or you watch this and maybe you've got a friend that's going through something, or you want to share what I'm talking about with them. That would be so great and so amazing, because we're all strong, beautiful creatures. We really are. But like I've said before, we go through things and we're very fragile. We're more emotional and more fragile than men. But we're strong too. We can deal with a lot and get ourselves put back together and get back up. I cannot tell y'all how many times I've had to pick myself up from a million pieces off the floor and slowly piece myself back together. But we can do it. And I think that if there's things like this, like what I'm doing and talking to y'all, I think it's going to be a good thing to help a lot of us women out there. I really do. And I enjoy talking to y'all, and I'm so glad that a lot of y'all are following and listening. I always look and see how many views a lot are getting. And if you're on Facebook or scrolling, or you know me personally, you know that I'll a lot of times repost a lot of these videos that maybe got overlooked or weren't seen. But I'm really hoping to get this out there and to help other women too, as much as it's helping me to talk to y'all. So, it's just been a really good thing, I think. And I've been kind of itching to go ahead and do this episode. I do it on Mondays a lot of times, but tomorrow I do have my doctor's appointment in the morning in Conway. It's like at 10 in the morning, so I got to get up and get around and get over to Conway to Dr. McVeigh. So I always try to keep up with all my appointments like that, especially my diabetic. I've had family members and stuff that just did not treat or take care of their diabetes, and it wasn't a good thing. And I take my medicine. I try my best to watch what I eat. Yeah, I do cheat some. Everybody does. But I take my medicine every day. I go to my appointments. I get my A1C checked. So please, please, if you have type 2 diabetes, take it seriously. Go see your doctor on the every 3 months for your checkup. Get your A1C checked. See where you're at. Take your medicines like you're supposed to. Please, please take care of if you've got it, don't treat it like it's nothing. It may seem like it's not a big deal, but it is. It affects every part of your body, and that's what people need to understand. It affects everything from your eyes to your kidneys, your legs, I mean everything. So please watch y'all sugar. If you are type 2 diabetes, take it seriously and keep your appointments. I'm mama and y'all. But anyway, I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and wish me a good appointment tomorrow as I get all my A1C checked and make the trip over there and back. That trip usually takes it out of me, wears me out pretty good. But so just like I said, pray for each other. Y'all have a good week. Do some fun holiday stuff coming up with the family and friends, and we've got Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. So by the time I do the episode next week, I might be starting the episode off with a Christmas song, because it is my favorite time of year. So I love you guys. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you on the next episode. Bye-bye.